So we have the new Motorolla Razr phone coming out this year, leaked. And it looks so much like the last version. Which, listen, at the end of the day, these flippable cell phones, unless you go from a Z Flip 4 to a Z Flip 5 where they're actually adding an outside display, you're not really going to see any more upgrades. I mean, there's not much upgrades they can do. Other than, to a point, making the phone thicker and adding more inside the phone, there's not much more they're going to add. Now, this does look very thin, and that's another really cool factor here. But other than it being maybe thinner, maybe a little bit different, size ratio, it's going to be pretty much the exact same as the last iteration. And I don't really think that's a problem, right? And again, yes, you want to see an upgrade. If you're going to spend your money, you want to actually get your money's worth, right? You don't want to just spend money and get nothing, or not nothing, but you don't want to get, absolutely dog water. You actually want to get an upgrade worth your money. But at the same time, there's only so much they can do. And, it is what it is, right? That's kind of how I look at it. Now, it looks like the hinge is a little bit different. So this is what the first mock-up was, what people thought it was going to look like. It ends up looking like this, which is the whole entire back panel is, of course, glass. I believe the hinge is smaller, a lot smaller on this phone versus the last iteration of the Motorolla Razr. So, again, a little upgrades. I think all the people who are upset or mad about this not being much of an upgrade, they're going to have an absolute cow when they realize how little of an upgrade we're going to get with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. The 6 Ultra, that's going to be an upgrade. But the 6, that's going to be, a lot of people probably will be upset about that, thinking that it was going to be more of an upgrade than it actually is. But at the same time, it's kind of that situation where not only is there not really much to upgrade, it's also companies kind of weigh these things. And I'm not saying this is right or not right. I'm just saying companies weigh how much they have to change, right? How much do they have to change to still hit their numbers, still hit their, amount of money they want to make every month, hit their profit margins, hit their profit goals. How much do they have to change to still achieve what they want to achieve? And Samsung has proven that, hey, listen, we don't gotta change much, and people still buy our cell phone. Apple, for the longest time over the years, was the king of that. They would always change little to nothing, and people would still buy their cell phone. So if a company doesn't have to spend the money to change anything, then there's no reason for them to change anything in their perspective. Now, from the consumer perspective, that's bullcrap. In the consumer perspective, they should be changing stuff because we're giving them our money. But that's just not how companies look at it. Companies look at it is, what can we do to make the most money and spend the least amount for us? And, well, that's what we have here. This is the most money to the least amount of money spent. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one.